Yahoo everybody and welcome. Konnichiwa, konbanwa, ohayo gozaimasu, buenos dias, buenos tardes, buenos noches. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. Wherever and whenever you are in the world, welcome. I hope everybody is having a wonderful start to their week. Mondays are always a little tough for me, but I managed to get everything done I wanted to get done. And I'm just sitting there after everything was taken care of about a half hour ago. And I'm like, I want to stream. So I just quickly got set up and I'm just gonna go with my comfort food game, 11. We played Grandia 2 yesterday. We tried Monsters and Memories on the weekend. Both were lots of fun. But we are gonna return to my comfort food for today. We're gonna be working on my bard on Horizon if I can get into a group. If I can't, we'll probably be working more on the Blue Mage on Cat's Eye. In worst case, if I absolutely run out of stuff to do, I can always pop on the retail, right? But then again, it just depends if somebody needs my help or, We are getting enough stuff on retail now that I'm feeling the call of it though. There's enough content that I actually feel like I might actually have some grinds to do now and be able to get like a daily cycle going and stuff. Where before it would just be like logging on and being like, crafting shield. Does anybody need any help? Well, maybe, Yashka. No promises yet. Don't get your hopes up. But if somebody has something they need help with or want to do, I'm always game, Like when Omega was up on Siren, did I not pop onto Siren and we tried a fair try? On Siren, or not Omega, rather? So, just keep me posted. I'm just a couple clicks away, right? So, I gotta thank everybody. I'm getting all sludgy. Yahoo everybody on YouTube. Thank you for claiming first, Lala. Thank you for claiming second, Serafina. Thank you for claiming third, Yashka. Yahoo Lucid. And I'm glad to see everybody here. I hope you're all having a wonderful day again. Let's switch to... Well, okay. As far as announcements go, there is a good chance I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. I'm not sure what. It's probably going to be 11, but I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. But then after tomorrow, on Wednesday, I'm definitely taking the day off. I'm going to be kind of just jazzing out to Issa, assuming everything's good with Issa and she goes live. Listening and enjoying her music. Maybe Maple might have something that he's up to. I might be helping him off one. We'll see. We'll kind of keep my ears peeled. And then on Friday, we have a collab that I'm working on with Jersemi. So there's a whole mix of things that we're going to try to have. And then here's Easter weekend, so I definitely won't be live on Sunday. Taking that day off for family. But, yeah. Oh, and then, Saturday stuff in the morning. I don't know if you guys watch Tilly or not. But, we're taking a week off from that. Everybody's going on trips and everything for the holiday. So, we were gonna do a light run at first, and then it was just like, let's just take a break. We've been playing in Sky for a while, and so they're gonna take a week before we go into Sea and start farming the Sea Gods. So, okay. I think that covers my view of the week. We'll fit in some more Grandia 2 at some point for sure. I definitely had a lot of fun in Monsters and Memories. I did go on again and I made a Clerk character off stream. And, oh wow, Clerk is fun. Clerk is fun, Necromancer was fun. Mages are always more fun for me. I love playing mage jobs. But Bard was okay, don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't the same. It wasn't the same as, 11's Bard is a totally different story. But yeah. Enough ranting though, let's switch to the game screen. Have a controller. Let's see. I haven't gotten buried in towels yet. Sometimes I'll come back to my computer and I'm not even seeking. And I will have requests for party. At this level, it's a bit more common. But I already had a harp on. Oh, my wind's still under, too. Alright, well, let's try to catch up my string for now, because my string is always behind.
Your skill has increased.
So one thing I want to be making a serious effort to be doing is I want to try to get an add-on set up. And I know that Horizon and Cat's Eye and all that kind of stuff, they're not going to get me in trouble for this. It's literally just going to be like an image of the server, like somewhere on the screen to represent like what server I'm actually on. And then even for the retail servers, I'll have it be like retail XI and then like which retail server it is.
Your skill has increased.
If I could make it an all-encompassing add-on too, who knows? No promises, chat. I'm not saying I'm this good of an engineer or dev or programmer or whatever. But it would be super awesome if I could make it where it catches the message when you log in that says welcome to this server. And then just puts up the art that's relevant depending upon what server you are on. So like if it sees welcome to Siren, then it would just put up the retail Siren image. But if it sees welcome to Horizon, then it puts up the Horizon logo. If it sees welcome to Cat's Eye, you know, so on and so forth. And I could just use it, you know, wherever. But I guess I'd have to design artwork for whatever design it's pulling from.
Your skill has increased.
Well, for retail, not so much. I could just do one for retail, and then it would just fill in the words. But for the private servers, it might be a little bit different, because they all kind of have art themes of their own. I know, it's just an add-on for streamers. And even more niche streamers than that, right? It's not even just streamers on one private server or a public server. It's streamers who play on more than one, which is even less than those people that stream Final Fantasy XI, so it might work, right? Yahoo yahoo, Brianna.
Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased.
Now, you know what I should do, though? 100%.
Skill has increased.
Let's have a little bit of faith. We're gonna have a little bit of faith. Every time I do this, I regret it. But then every time I forget, I also regret it. That sounds about right, Brianna. That sounds like something you would do. I can appreciate your style. You know, if it keeps on that, I'll have to keep the starting soon screen on I'll have to keep the starting soon screen up until the 11th minute, right? And then I'll start only 11 ones, right? And then I'll start on the 11th minute. I'm being a little silly. I wouldn't probably do that. I would like to usually leave it up for 5 minutes. I even forgot to do the ad block this time, where I usually hit the ads, you know, a couple in the starting soon screen, so there's no entry commercials. But whoopsie. Made a little bit of a boo-boo on that one.
Your skill has increased.
As much as I love Corfim, if I'm gonna skill up though, I might wanna go walk over to Sea Serpent's Grotto.
Your skill has increased.
Because it's a game that you love a lot, and you've been heavily contemplating returning to it, and there's far more content for that game than the other game you're considering. This is gonna be one of those not immediate fights nights, I guess. That's okay. You know, honestly, I've been having so much, like, instant party the second I even switched to Bard stuff for a while that I can live with a little bit of patience. I'm starting to feel like Bard became unpopular, or like I burned some serious bridges. But now it's just kind of like, it's just a difficult level range. Levels 40 to 50 are like the awkward teen stage of Final Fantasy XI. There's not a bunch of good camps. The parties are just trying to get out of their sub-job stage. And it's, yeah, there's a lot of awkwardness and growing pains.
Skill has increased.
I mean, honestly, if I should take Senpai's advice.
Your skill has increased.
Senpai's always, Senpai helped me get past the really depressing part of the Bard leveling by just, making a party. But at this point, I'm at a range now where I would be able to make a merit party. But that would be, a Dragoon, a Red Mage, and 3 DPSs. Preferably one of the DPSs with Voke. Let's see. Ninja, Red Mage, Dark, Red Mage, Monk, Summoner, Thief, Monk, Black Mage, Black Mage. I mean... it's not a Dragoon. People with merits get very specific, so I think I'll just sit tight. The level of elite expectations are very, very high at a 75 party. And while I could do the Bard role pretty easily, I can't guarantee that the party would just be on fire, For a new girl, Al is pretty decent, but getting out there takes a while unless you have the event item to warp there. And then
Your skill has increased.
underneath Windy has a really good one too. Again, there's a quest line to get there easily. A lot of the really good merit camps have, some walls behind them that make it a little difficult to get to. I already hit the singing cap. I think because of the gear I'm wearing, it's reporting my wind and string a bit higher than it actually is. That's okay. I'm glad to see singing it cap though, because that means I'm close. Wind and string go a little bit higher than singing though.
Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased.
Oh yes, chat. Almost forgot. Bard can't equip it, but my Red Mage can. On Saturday, I got this.
Your skill has increased.
12% movement speed plus is the fastest that there was in the 75 era. I mean, other than the town, sure. The town Akadin. But, yeah. With this in gravity, my Red Mage would be able to kite and damage over time just about anything in the game. So, not that I'm like planning to do that, but you remember the videos of Avesta soloing Genbu? Mathematically, that is possible. It would just take forever.
Incoming tell.
$62 sync with a ranger. I would lose my minuet. The ranger would be bullying the party. Ranger is very strong if they have Sky. Let's give him a chance.
Incoming party and your skill has increased. Your skill has increased.
Now the problem is if he goes much lower than 62. But we'll see. Let's see where he lands. I'm gonna say 14 minutes, Brianna.
Your skill has increased. 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 Your skill has increased.
Okay, I'm back. We got the full party now.
Your skill has increased.
Let's see who we got. We have a ninja. We have a samurai. We have a ranger. We have a dragoon. Red mage bar. Okay. Okay, this is actually a really good-looking sky party. Wait, what's the levels? 59. You want me to sink down to level 50 freaking 9? What are you, crazy? Hold on. What level sync are we doing?
Your skill has increased.
That is a big drop. I mean... Alright, I'm gonna lose my hands from it. I mean, I guess I can. I don't like it at all. Crap. It means we lose Minuet, too. Yeah, we can't do Sky at this level. Sky at 59 is... Even if I can lose some of the pieces of my gear, like, I'll live. And they're not gonna get nearly as good of buffs. Like, I'm losing my top 2 buffs. Victory March and Valor Minuet 4. By sinking down this low, I'm literally sinking down 8 levels. Thank God I've been scaling up. Oh my god.
Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased.
We have a little bit of a walk ahead of us. On the bright side, Valley of Sorrows Warp, if I'm not mistaken, is owned by Bassock this week. It won't cost me as much. I know, silly thing to be happy about. Yet Bulldog is ours. Let's do the one from lower. It's less of a walk. Oh, I don't mind not going to Sky, don't get me wrong. Like, I've been doing My last bard party was in Sky, so like the change of setting is actually really good. I've done Valley of Sorrows before though. This will be my second time barding in Valley of Sorrows, I think. Yeah, definitely my second time. It's not a pleasant place to pull for. Especially if there's an H&M. Hold on. Last time I looked, Al was out there. Okay, no, Al's in Jugner Forest. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Alright, Al is in the forest. Oh, I swear, last time I was lurking on Al was out there in Valley of Sorrows. So, yeah. Yahoo Yahoo takeover. Nya nya nya. Nya 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 nya. Yeah, raptors and birds. Yup. The birds are tougher than the raptors. So, we're going out to level up Bard Takeover. But I'm level 67, almost 68, or halfway 68 or so. Right? And I'm getting into a party that's level 59 sync. So if my levels, I mean, obviously I need way more experience to level up than these guys, so I don't think I'm gonna outpace them in levels. But it's possible. Especially because I'm gonna have experience point bonuses on the entire time. I only have 4 of those. Oh boy. Okay, well I have a worst case, I have a, 3 minutes and I'll be alright, I think. Absolutely worst case scenario, I have, the Christmas stuff that gives me 1 free charge of sneaking invisible. So me and my son were talking about that big voice gap when my son came up and was asking me some questions, and one of the things that came up was if I heard about the Ocarina of Time remake. That was leaked in the on that podcast from the Nintendo employee. And yes, I definitely have heard about it. And I'm excited about it too, if I'm not gonna lie. Like, Ocarina of Time was not always my favorite of the Zeldas, but it was up there. It was definitely in the top list. So, and then he was saying he was hearing rumors of the Nintendo Switch 2 having a custom skin made for it. And it's like, that sounds reasonable. I could see Nintendo doing something like that. But if it's as good as the Metroid Prime 1 remaster stuff that came out, I'm a little hopeful, you know? Like, sometimes the new games that Nintendo releases are hit or miss. Sometimes it's, like, amazing. And other times it's like, eh. But, the remakes of the really good games have always been really excellent. They're really good at, like, honoring their treasures. Usually. Okay, I know some people are gonna bring up the Water Temple, on the Switch, emulator for it. And that's true, there definitely was some major bugs with that. And I think Majora's Mask even had some pretty crazy bugs, but they got fixed. Am I gonna do this in one? I don't know if I'm Leroy Jenkins enough. I might need to use another prism powder. Go, go, go! 30 seconds? Maybe. I mean, I could just sleep whatever chases me, right? You're in Lahi mode. The only reason I could understand your hesitation, Brianna, about restarting is because of the subscriptions. Which 100%, it's kind of like, do I want Netflix this month or whatever, you know? Those are usually the types of questions you ask as an MMO player. We've been dealing with those online subscriptions way longer than Netflix and Disney Plus users. And made it on one sneak and viz item. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the second one. But, you know, I got to the zone at least. I guess I don't need... Oh, never mind. I'm fine on invisible. I'm all sitting here spending money on invisible. I have ninja tools for invisible. I should just be casting Tonko, chat. They are literally fighting the H&M right now. And I just got caught in a move. Crap. 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 Dang it. Probably got caught in a void song. Well, hopefully they get it. Is everybody here? Hold up. No, we're still late on Percival. But that's okay. Because they'll come into the zone and then they'll have it right away. I wonder who got it. I wonder who got the claim for it. Oh, Al's not here. I guess it was an Al's Blink show. I don't know the H&M scene very well. That's pretty cool. You have to pop in and see Ashkel, because that's the king. It could be admin toys usually, but that's like the rare one. The super rare version. Oh, Cookie Bandit's here. Picture at least cast Yuchu. She's not gonna hurt me. Ah, jeez. A raptor might want to hurt me. Y'all ready to fight a raptor? Percival's not here yet. Yeehaw's here too. Geez, the whole HEM scene. Finish killing the turtle guys. I want an XP here. No, I know. You guys are trying your best. I'm just teasing. I joined a ranger. We were gonna go to Sky. We wound up having a level sink down to this level. Came here on a whim. Stumbled into an H&M link show. This is the way. Congrats on the 105 sheep there, big door. Yahoo, yahoo. The numbers grow. We're off to the races. And Minuet 4, unfortunately. So we're gonna go Minuet 3 and Sword Magic or Blade Magical. Sky Pirate is the red mage. Ranger's gonna be tough to figure out here. Let's see. Sky Pirate's back here. That would work out too, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hit the mage with the ballad at all while he stands literally right next to him. We'll have to wait till this is dead. And maybe he'll move up a little bit. Yay! Iris. I mean, I'm not so worried about my MP anyway. Everybody here, apparently? I'm not pulling now? I hitch. Alright. Let's just get some Mage's Ballad. This is a terrible start to a party, but let's see how it goes. You from the melees for the ballad. I still only hit the red mage. That's good. Alright, time to go shopping. So, yeah guys, there's an H&M shell here. Meaning that they're killing a lot of our guys here, so, just a heads up, you know. Gonna do what I can. I'll just say that. Oh, you dead now. You dead now. Okay, yep, just let me sleep, You know, no worries at all. Okay. You did have double ballads on them, and you should have convert to, but... Okay. Let's redo buffs. I gotta pull way slower. Even with the H&Ms considered, I don't think I'm doing any more double pull Trexies like I do in Sky. And that red mage is gonna get hit with the melee buffs again. Oh no, they didn't. Let's try. Oh, let's get him with some ballads. No, that's true. You're not wrong. Okay. So you guys are gonna fight this standing right next to the mage so that I can't do buffs again. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sleep this other Velociraptor that decided he wanted to join the party. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that, but I can't play buffs again because if I put melee buffs on you guys, it's gonna take away from the already very low magic pool that the mage has. You guys could move, you know, away from the mage maybe. The mage could also move a little away from you, maybe, so that I could maybe do that. Maybe. Potentially. Are we just gonna wait it out till the buffs wear and you guys notice? Yahoo, Zelmon. Yeah, no, you guys are just gonna stand next to the mage this whole time, right? Okay. Thank you, Ranger, for pulling it over here. I appreciate that. Oh my god. Here we go. So you just walked it over towards them? Really? I think they're trying to troll me. Like, he literally just walked it right over the mages. I said that. You guys are in the perfect spot already. Oh my god. You know what? I already get like 3 strikes. I think they get like 1 more strike before I'm out of the party. I know that's not how baseball works. This ninja already pulled on their own, right? They've already pulled on their own. They pull and keep the fight near the mage. Now that the ranger's telling the mage to move away. Wait, what is going on? You ever get a party, right? And it's like, oh, you guys have never played with a bard before. This might be their first time. Not all the time. It happens occasionally from time to time. Yep, I just got healed to full. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't think this party's ever played with a bard before. Well, now my songs are slow again. Alright. Let's go grab another raptor. Oh no, it's all good, Brianna. This is part of the growing pains. This is part of the reason I go through this, is just to see, like, different levels of player skill. You have to see how well people progress even when they're near level 60. Or a little past. And on this server, that actually means something too. Like, because since you don't need trust to help you, you can't just, like, solo the whole thing out. You have to, like, play with others. Oh, I mean, you could solo it out, but oh my god, it'd take, like, a year. Is he running away from Ballad? Okay, he's just running away from the raptor. Hey, Birdo. Wait, are we casting a Oh. The ranger died. Oh my god. I know. Yeah, I think I'm done. The Ranger's not being bad though, Al. The Ranger's being good. I mean, well, he died that time. I don't know what happened that time. But really, most of my beef, I think, is with, at least in this party's with the ninja. Hopefully the Ranger keeps their stuff good. But yeah. Oh boy, here we go. Sky Pirate's gonna die now. Hey, at least I can sleep it close. Here we go. Go to sleep, go to sleep. I'll be right in front of them and ready for them to attack as soon as they finish the other raptor. Okay. Magical. It's gonna hit the red mage, who cares? You're all too close together. The Ranger hasn't gotten any buffs, but they're weakened. I see that raptor staring us down. Let's see if I can get fresh minuet on that hits the Ranger this time. Probably gonna get hit by some wind. Oh, wait. Yeah, he decided to join the party as soon as I went off, right? Okay, let's put him to sleep. Never mind. I was playing a buff on the Ranger again. That didn't work. Alright, Raptor. Now that's asleep again. Let's see if I can get some ballads on. Hopefully these don't hit the melees, but they're all so close together. And you could. You could. At this point, there's gonna have to be a break. And there goes a red mage, because the Velociraptor woke up and somehow had hate on the red mage. I don't know how. Oh, now we're screwed. I can pull out my staff, but I don't know if it's gonna help. I should snipe the raptor. Oh wow, he just booked it! He just booked it, he's like, screw it, I'm out. Alright, we are gonna do a value minuet and a ballad. Ah, I'm gonna get hit for this. Yes, I am. He's gonna aggro me. And we're off. We killed the one. That is precursor. Somehow we live.
Your skill has increased.
I'm curious. Nobody's dropped the party. Awkward silent moment, chat. We're gonna wait and see what the reaction is, and if people have the tenacity to try again. I don't know if Al's, oh wait, Al is off streaming. Oh, Al on double the lurk, I'm on double crab dance. Let's spread the lurking love. Yeah, I was gonna say, Al would have to appreciate that the Bard and the Dragoon were the only two survivors from that endeavor. It's all good, Al. I just figured you were getting a kick out of the fact that all the craziness going on, that the bard and the Jagruda molest you standing.
Incoming towel. Incoming towel. Incoming towel. Incoming towel.
Yeah. He makes a good point. McGee is not death warped out, which means they're expecting Sky Pirate to come out here to raise them and then everybody to wait an additional 5 minutes while their weakness wears. And everybody else ate the L. Which is fair. I mean, overall, it depends on how much you XP and you're rolling, but you do lose that time for everybody else, and when people run out of time, that's just kind of how it goes. But then there's also the cost of the travel back, right? There's also the warp back out here, and the invisibles, and all the other kind of stuff and whatnot. I suspect the party might be dead. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm feeling it out, because nobody's saying anything. Like, McGee hasn't said, ooh. And he's the one with leader. So at the end of the day, it's like, I think we might be done. I think he might have rage quit. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Yeah, we don't have a party then. Here's some good people here. We have some key ingredients. We have the 3 key ingredients. We have the Bard, the Dragoon, and the Red Mage. From there, it's like, oh, we're fine wherever we go, right? Nobody is saying boo. Okay. Oh, now everybody's talking. I have a feeling people were talking on Discord. But, I don't know. I'm torn about people all of a sudden poofing up as soon as I'm about to leave, right? Do I want to learn... Oh, it's a car with never mind, baby crashing lower, right? I may as well skill up. Not chat. We're gonna skill up. String is capped. Holy cow. I capped string at some point.
Incoming town. Your skill has increased. Oh god, Catty P, don't do it. Could you imagine? That'd be a nightmare. Yahoo, yahoo. That'd be horrible. Crafter. Well, no, because every crafter would level bard then, never mind. Every crafter would level bard, just like back in the day, everybody that did cooking leveled ninja. Your skill has incoming town. Your skill has increased.
They're still worth quite a bit on this server specifically, Catty P. It's got a crazy, like 1.22 mil, I think. We're gonna give this nightmare a go, another try. I don't usually have this level of patience with this kind of stuff, chat. To be honest, I usually think I would have been like, no, I'm good. But at the same time, there's also an aspect of entertainment to it where it's just kind of like... Because, you know what it is? It's a Horizon-specific thing, actually. There's where my fascination is. It's because, usually on Horizon, people would have given up by now and quit, and the party would have dissolved. So, their tenacity fascinates me. And I think I'm sticking around because everybody else is sticking around, and I can appreciate somebody's tenacity. Even when your day's not going well, I can definitely appreciate somebody not giving up when things are hard. That's a message I can get behind, you know? But you can't be weak for much longer. Peace. Okay, we're just gonna do one of those. No music in the Valley of Sorrows. Yeah. And big birds. If we had this wander one. I like how it looked at me. Oh, never mind. The ranger pulled hate. Got any buffs, though? I mean, I gotta give him that. Who knows? Hey, you got it? Or I'm gonna grab the next one. Are you sure? Are you sure it's off me, everybody? Are we positive? Exuberantly? I don't think he was done with me yet. I think he wanted to eat me. Poor red mage needs ballads. And now comes the spicy one. Or maybe I'll give another raptor first. Let's let the chain build up first. I don't even have words, really. Yeah, you know, I agree, Catty P. I think they've been, really expanding a bit. I definitely like the direction they're go. What the heck? I just put that to sleep. Okay, that's gonna get. I mean, there's so much hate on this thing. Maybe just the Ninja and me are going back and forth with it, but holy moly. Oh crap. We have an additional friend. Okay, he's awake again. And he's awake again. Guys. He's not sleeping now. Yeah. Yeah, this is happening, chat. And this is it's pretty rough. Here comes the other one. And the out. Okay. I think it's time to zone. I think it's time to run. Well, chat. I think that's about as many strikes as this can get. With respect. Think this party is toast. There you go. Good night. A brave and fearless leader was the first one to make it to Cape Tarragon. I think that's about it. I'm glad everybody escaped safely. Yeah, I had a feeling it's gonna be ending soon. It was a lot of fun though, yeah. Alright, well. Am I gonna keep seeking? Yeah, I think it's definitely time for a hydrate. We're 10k TNO. And they're gonna put up the seek again. I think we're gonna head out to Fim so that I can enjoy the relaxing vibes of Kafim music. And now I'm a glutton for punishment, chat. Look at me go. I just got slapped around silly in a party. Hey, you know what's funny at least? I did not die. All of that death, you know? Who did not die at all? Me or the Dragoon? The Dragoon did pull hate at the end though, but at that point we were so toast. We gave it another college try, we wound up going out. The ninja melted very quickly. I have to analyze the log. If it was the red mage or the ninja specifically that was at issue there. Or it was just even just bad RNG. But after so much already occurring, it was done. It was done. There wasn't much else to be done about it.
Your skill has increased.
Nom Nom's drinks.
Your skill has increased.
Like, I wanted to give him a fair shot, you know what I mean, guys? Like, definitely. Like, I was a little hesitant when there's a massive level drop. That was, like, my hesitation, but I'm like, you know what, hey, I'll give him a chance. We go out there. You know, there's already an H&M camp out. I got to see Katie Bedford, that's nice. So we got to see, you know, it wasn't all bad, you know? It wasn't, like, the worst party I've ever seen in my life. But it just got to a point where it was just like, guys, I don't think this particular setup is working. Like, for instance, if I had to compare this to the Sky party that I don't want to say almost, that I crashed out on, with the Paladin and the Hallbrook HQ and everything, this was nothing like that. You could tell everybody was genuinely trying their best. Like, notice when I got hate, even the ninja voked on it, and the red mage healed me, and we all made sure we got out safely. Like, everybody was pretty nice, considering, you know, what went wrong and everything. It was just, yeah. Yeah, it was just, there's just something missing. I can't quite piece it. I have some suspicions about what I think was wrong, but I'd have to analyze the log to really speak honestly to it. And since it's not like link shell mates or anything, or not anybody I'm staticking with or trying to grow with, not worth the time, really. You just chalk it up to bad luck, you know. I will say that particular camp is dangerous, though. It has one raptor spawn right next to the camp, right? And then it has one very close wandering raptor, too. So unless you're really got a good chain going and you're cooking consistently, it's like any pause, you really should move back to the entrance and wait until weakness timers, etc., because it's just too dangerous to leave yourself to linger there as a team, I think, unless you're everybody's literally hugged on the corner like that H&M shell. Yeah, you definitely are, Brianna. It's true. Oh, alright. Let's see if we get a couple more wind skill ups. Might would have run out on Beastmaster or something to burn through the rest of the ring.
Your skill has increased.
I don't know what that means, Big Door, but congratulations. So wind is actually 3 levels below. It's probably too late for any practical group to want to join Sky on this server because of how this server operates mostly on American and English-speaking times. I suspect the odds of getting in a party now would be pretty low. Or at least like a normal, you know, like going up to Crush Stuff party for X amount of time and all that. I don't know. We'll give it a little bit of time.
Your skill has increased.
Just checking my lurks, making sure I wasn't on double Professor Crab dance. So, for me, usually as an 11 streamer, right? Because Crab Dance and Velner are West Coasts, almost every stream will usually end on them because they run later just because being West Coast and everything. And it's like, I always try to spread the love across various other friends as much as I can too, so I always try to keep an eye on it and make sure I'm putting out the two lurks properly. Say chat, y'all tell me, does anybody help with anything? I'm having a rough night on XPing. Gave it the old college try, as I said in party chat. I think everybody's tenacity was very strong, and everybody tried a bunch. It just didn't work very well. Nothing. Okay. Well, I think it might be a Beastmaster moment. Let's give it like 5 more minutes or so. See if I can at least cap out wind. And then I'll maybe burn out the rest of the ring on Beastmaster or something.
Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased.
These last skeleton on wind instrument are pretty rough. There we go, yeah, proc. I'm surprised because, like, I almost accidentally capped into string. But not so much for this. More levels at least.
Your skill has increased.
It's kind of crazy because I could try to calculate out what my haste percentage would be at this level now. But it's probably pretty high.
Increased.
Let's see. Curious.
Your skill has increased.
Actually, a little disappointing if true. Let's see.
Your skill has
So it
increased.
would be 2 a week plus 2, 5 a week, 4, 13. Puts it in the 9.86 range now. Ooh, it's not even at 10% yet. Victory March is a little shy of 10%, even if I'm at cap. And Haste, if I'm not mistaken, even Haste 1 is 15%. I started to like doubt my stats, but yeah, it's a flat, yeah, 15%. So then, Advancing March. Oh, so I'm already at the cap for Advancing March, which is 9 point... Wow. Advancing March is almost as good as Victory March at my skill level. What the heck? How does this even make sense? Okay, so both of them together would be stronger than a Haste 1. And combined with a Haste 1, it would be even better. Anyways. We have one more level of win to go. But yeah, so at 403 plus, on combined singing and win,
Increased.
right? That's the cap for Advancing March. And it's 9.37%. But at the point that I'm at where I hit cap with Victory March, that's a like 9.8 something or 9.9 something. Which is better. It is better than Advancing March, it's true. But not by a lot.
Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased.
You'll call it cat? So are you gonna make a Mikote then? Or are your characters already a Mikote?
Your skill has increased.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't quite get the same attention as Twitch does when I'm live. It's true. I see what you did there. Some days it does, though.
Incoming tell.
It would appear that I got a message.
Incoming party invite.
I was gonna source a white mage, but since I'm already in the party, no, I have to type a bunch of please invite me's, blah 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 blahs. We're just gonna use the ring. Think about it this way, Brianna, right? Just like with 11 streamers, there's not just Final Fantasy 11 content, right? It's also the streamer itself and the person's personality. And then there's also the interest of the person that's like doing the live content as well. And the art styles and everything they do and the vibes. So like there's so many different ones. Like sometimes you have like a more like I don't know, boy energy one, and then sometimes you have a little more of a girl energy one, and some are a little more neutral, and some are a little more political, and some are a little bit more conspiracy theories, and everybody's got their own flavor of expression, you know? I lost my ring owls by red. Not the end of the world. Hello, Sky. I won't be coming to visit here very often anymore. We're just gonna spear spending every Saturday up here for a minute. It's cool though, we got to fight every sky god like a bunch. I think the only one that we never got to pop, and we tried. Oh, we tried. Was Spring Cleaner. Or at least when I was around anyway. Some smaller groups at like obscure times that they managed to get their hands on it. But not during any, like, the official Sky event gathering times. We would get, like, tons of the other pops, though. Like, tons and tons of pops. Just not that one. That one always eluded us on the official gather time. Alright, where are they? Alright, they're on this, I think, Earth. Thank you, Nimu. 14? That would sound appropriate. Or 11 would also be an acceptable number. That would make me giggle a little bit. Especially if they were in the Final Fantasy 11 raid, right? It's like there's 11 people watching the Final Fantasy 14 stream, but the Final Fantasy 14 stream, they're doing the 11 raid. Okay. I still have TP. Ragnar, don't worry, I got you in a second. You all ready to go?
Incoming emote.
I think that's almost everybody. Everybody's moving around, so I think I'm gonna start pulling birds here in a bit. Let me just get the extra ballot on, and then we'll just start cooking. Let's find out. There's only one way to find out, right? Okay, so Quillo is still AFK. Everybody else is here. Perfect. Yeah, it works out wonderfully. The ranger's like, I would've flattened this thing's face up. We got Aquillo's back. Okay. Alright, Aquillo is back. Time to pull another one. I was waiting just in case, because that was just like a, hey, is everybody awake pull, you know? Everybody's here now. Good stuff. I'm here for it. Let's go. Let's see if I can hit the ranger this time with the good stuff. And then I can get him with his own thing later. Magical. Alright, I'm gonna pull another bird, sleep it. Okay. And let's prelude. Select my mage. Hopefully this doesn't hit the red mage. Okay, good. I know there's a bird over here. I don't know, I think you're falling down a 14 rabbit hole. Or maybe 14 rabbit holes. Okay, I think they're gonna be okay for the danger pool. I'm down for the danger pool, chat. We all know the danger pool, don't we? You know it well by now. Sleep the one birdo. Pull the other birdo. Of course, Mr. Groundskeeper had something to say about it. Brought a friend. Oh, they got through the full cycle. Oh, that's okay. That hit the paladin. Don't run into it, warrior. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I'm glad the paladin got a ballad, but no. No, everybody. You're not getting old. Just get balladed after I just put up perfect buffs. Yahoo Yahoo teams! Spell won't go away until you play the game. Or it might get worse. And then the algorithm just nothing on your feed but 14. There is no more YouTube, just 14 tube. I'm gonna put this one to sleep right here. I'm gonna try to get some ballads up. Did I hit the paladin or one of these, huh? No harm, it's just the paladin gets hit. It's the odds I'm gonna be like, boo-hoo, I got hit with a ballad, you know? Look at that stubborn bird. Okay. I was waiting for you guys to get clean on this one before I tried to do the buff cycle, but here we go. Let's see if I can hit everybody. Oh, it's gonna be tough. May have to do doubles. Let's see if this hits. I don't know if this is gonna hit the ranger. Yeah, lucky. I think their name is Ghoul or Alphabet. Use the other charge to eat the Emperor Band. I'll see the party last thing, you know. I mean, we'll see. And I came as a rep, so I don't think using a full Wandering Tail is gonna be smart. Aw, thank you for the 100 bits, Royal XI. Yahoo, yahoo. Yahoo, yahoo, Bolsum. The monksy sing. Right. We still gotta gas him up. This guy got a little spicier, that's all. Yeah, Midas. How's the rest of your stream? Have Deadpool Dad's back. I am working on art. We had a really rough go of it. But then we got to this party and things got better. The other party tried really hard though. It wasn't like a toxic party or anything. It just wasn't working very good. Alright, I think we're on the long pool now. I think I shopped for everything. Repops are coming, but... Team Fortress. Cat's Eye, action. 9 incursion run on dance from 11 to 21. Nice! That's when you start to get some of the more fun abilities. I guess really level 15 is when all the real fun with Dancer starts. I mean, you get other stuff too, but like at level 5, you know, you get your first sound button and all that. Which is nice, it's nice. But the real versatility stuff starts to come around then. Got the next one. We all can scoop that up, yeah. And alright, we got fresh melee, mat, or minuet. Hopefully that hits the ranger too. Did the ranger go too far for it? Uh-oh. Okay, good, we got them. Okay, let's move over this way a bit. There's the other bird. Okay, Mr. Bird's coming for me. Let's sleep him first. Okay, he's asleep. Now magical. Yeah, I just gotta say, this paladin is a pro at catching a ballad. This paladin has to have played Bard before, or definitely has experience with Bard. There's honestly just lots of praise for this paladin, because there is so much positional awareness going on. I am an impressed panda. I'm like seeing it in their subtle movements. I don't know if this is their first paladin ever or not, but they're gonna have a very good career as a paladin. me, I got some boo-boos that time. My boo-boos are a bit more than usual. Alright, let's get some ballads cooking. Do it aim this right and still hit the paladin somehow. Paladin's making it easy for me, so I should be able to do this. It hopefully doesn't hit the warrior too. Ooh, it hit the warrior too. One blount. Okay. This shouldn't hit the warrior though. Okay, good. Oh, they're just about to kill the other one. I need to pay attention to my enemy bar and see how close the other one's to death before I start re-sleeping. Alright, oh, prelude, bit. Don't know how the ninja caught a ballad, but there we go. There's Burns back there, done. We could definitely grab that one. I'll get a hydrate in just a second here, Seraphina. Once I get to the ballad stage. Try to aim this good. Okay. So Midas, I don't know if you're still there or not, but I'm like this close to making Crystal Warrior variant. And I'm like torn between Unbreakable or regular Crystal Warrior. And I know I usually hate stuff where when you die you lose your experience points. But I don't know. I think like if I was gonna try it on any server, it might be that one. I've been thinking about it anyway. I've been tossing your idea around in my head. It's a very unique challenge. It's even different than hardcore on Horizon. But yeah, because it seemed like you could only create one. I think I got... Oh, we have the close burn still. Okay. Wait, damn it. Sorry, ballad friend. That was too close to the ranger. I accidentally gave the ranger ballad a few times. There's that one right there, guys. I smarted the paladin to catch it. Alright. And we got one more bird at the distance over here. No? Incorrected, chat. It's the long pool. There we go. Run! Okay. And there. Reef slap. Let's see if I can hit Mr. Paladin with this. Goal is Paladin, Red Mage, not the Ranger. Ah, beautiful. It's so pleasant when the buffs work out nice like this. This is such a like a saltine after you had a rough meal. That was a little burnt. Oh, we got the 2 tree birds, okay. I'm like running out of mobs. Oh crap. It's gonna get their melees and rage, isn't it? Okay, never mind, we're good. Melees didn't move. Perfect, yes. Yahoo, pineapple! Getting pretty close, chat. Here, like, after this kill, we're gonna be, like, 1k TNO. What's crazier is I could even make a wider range ballad than this. For like parties that have more separation from the mage and the tank. If the tank aims properly, I could just put on a harp and hit an incredibly wide range ballad. The melees would have to play nice too, but you know, these guys are doing great. Now, of course, if I had the G-horn, then that'd be a separate situation. But I mean, that's pretty extreme circumstance. Something like this. Hi, clever. Chat, do you see this? You see what's happening? This is the first time I've ever seen this ever happen on Horizon on stream. I think if somebody could tell me what I saw that's so surprising in chat, I will gift you a sub to my channel. I'm not gonna say what it is, but if you could identify what shocked me so much just to witness, I promise I will gift you a sub right now. Because I am blown away. It's not that it's like an impossible thing to do or some highly technical play. They just did something impressive. So impressive I'm distracted and I'm not properly playing buffs. I hope this doesn't hit the ranger. Nice, it didn't. Okay, good. New bird. The distant bird over here still? Yeah, there is. Alright, let's grab this guy. I'm glad I'm out of order now. I'm like losing my cycle. It's okay. This one to sleep, do the balance. This doesn't have the melees. Ah, I had the melees. Darn. It's okay. You'll correct that momentarily. Oh, is this really late for pineapple? Dang, 68. Okay. Well, that's fair. Yahoo, sparse you are. Hope you're having a good night. You're just dang level 68 on board. Good night, Owl. Thanks for coming out. Well, you know, we got a level, so honestly, I can end the stream on a high note at this point. Everything else is cherry on top. Yeah, it's not a class that everybody can handle. There's a lot going on. It's very busy all the time, and it's always like changing, and then different skill levels for sure, with different like player groups. So yeah, it's a lot. I can understand why people wouldn't want to touch it. But at the same time, you know, for those that do give it a chance, lots of respect. So in the Dunes party, you don't have sleep at first, Zayden. And Yahoo, by the way. So that definitely adds to the complications a little bit. Like, you're just pulling a lot more carefully because nobody has any crowd control. More one at a time and just keeping the buffs up. It's a bit more slow. But once you have a lullaby, all of a sudden, you're gonna be able to, like, act a lot more efficiently. But also remember that your skill levels of your music, your singing, and your wind or your string are directly related. And I mean directly related to how accurate your songs are. So like, if you have 0 skill in that and you just start off at level 37, right? Then your spells aren't gonna have any potency, or they're not gonna have a lot of potency. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, honestly, it's not fun. Don't get me wrong, like, there's a certain threshold of point where you can get to where Bard is fun even without any of the legendary gear. But groups have to understand that limitation. And some groups are very just like, no, I'll only play with a Bard that has all the best gear. Because you'll kill faster. And that's just the truth of it, you will kill faster. But that doesn't mean that you still can't have fun. And so, people just, get very picky about how fast things will go. And it's like, to me, it's more just about consistency. People are all playing well, and it's like 10 to 15 more seconds to kill, like my world's not gonna come to an end. Now, don't get me wrong, there is some very special content where the extra buffs are almost necessary. And in that case, it's like, okay. Nice, the paladin level up. Alright, well, they're not gonna need the ballad 9 for this time, okay. Well, yeah, I shouldn't screw them out of the ballad anyway. They've been doing so good on positioning. Let's not trolling one ballad. They still might cast spells after they leveled up. Doing the long pull chat. I've been avoiding it. The repops are coming. But it's like, you know what? This just makes it cleaner when I just suck it up and get this. Oh, dang it. It moved out of my range past the log. Come on, Buster. our red mage converted. I'm like, dang, what hit our red mage so hard? Oh, crap, that hit. Crap. It's a ranger. That a much more positive experience, I think. See, they're all measuring if they're gonna get to their level or not. I know the one person 100% Scala. The other one, I don't know. That might be a little bold. If they had the XP bonus, they might. Okay, so enough time has passed that nobody in chat identified what amazed me. But I'll just say it now, but you can't get the gift sub now. Enough time has passed. Nobody answered it. But the paladin used cover on the ranger when the ranger pulled hate. I gave out a pop quiz and I said, if anybody can identify what just happened in this party that blew my mind and it was so amazing and one of the first times I've seen it done on this server. And Yeah, nobody answered. Which is fine. It's a subtle thing to notice. And you'd also have to know what cover looks like probably too, and the positioning required for it. So, yeah, the paladin covered the ranger. Yep, Yep. Properly, too. That's another mistake I'll see happen. Oh, it's fine. Hope you're having a good night though, Zayden. Oh, is it your first time finishing it? That's awesome, though. Ah, yes, the new job. Ah, different job. Well, you know, games like that, it's common. Yeah, it's like with Baldur's Gate 3, how many people have never gotten past Act 1? Or Act 2, specifically Act 2. So many people I know have never even gotten to Act 3. Like, I'll talk about stuff that happens in Act 3, people are just like, oh, I never got that far. Yep, see, exactly. Exactly, Zayden, and you're not alone. I think I'm on the long pool. Yep, I don't think there's anything other than the birds back here. Sometimes we're just pumping, and then other times I feel like our kill speed varies. I'm not quite sure what's changing it up. Sometimes it might even just be my buffs. But it's slightly varied. It's not like a ton varied. It just varies by a couple seconds here and there. Oh. I made a little bit of a boo-boo on this one, chat. It's okay, I think we're gonna be okay. Forgot to get shadows for this long pool, but frankly, the last couple times they kill it. And it never manages to hit me until I get here. And I think he's got claim on it. He does have claim on it. Excellent. Okay. So let's put a magical up. Wait for the next bird. There you are. Just on schedule. Right here, please. Okay, that's a little further than I wanted you to sleep, but that's okay. We'll work with that. Now we have the two birds behind the trees, too. Oh, crap. You awake? Hello there, good sir. A surprise you putting up the melee buff set. Let's grab another bird. And we get the ballad started. Birds in position. Can I get some smartly aimed ballad here for the paladin too? Please don't hit the melee. Please don't hit the melee. I think I aimed this right. Alright, the paladin got one ballad. Good enough. He had to move though. But we got one. Yahoo, bearded one day. We're getting a little XP on the bard on Horizon tonight. A little bit of a late start stream. First party was a little rough, but people tried their best. Everybody made sure everybody got out safely. How does one get sky access? That's a good question. So once you get to the nation missions, and you get up to the rank 5 mission that ranks you up to rank 6, the boss you fight there is the Shadow Lord, right? Or I guess I shouldn't, like... I mean, it's pretty obvious at the point you're at on the game, I'm sure now. And when you take him on and win, you unlock the Zillert mission line. And with the Zillert mission line, as you go through it, once you get up to, I think it's Zillert mission 9, you actually have missions that lead up here, and you unlock access up here. There's people that run them all the time. Sometimes I've even done it in one day with people. But it's a lot of walking. There's a lot of zone walking, a couple bosses, a couple BCNMs, things you need to group for and stuff. But the cool part is, you know, there's always the hat system, right? So people get points for helping you. So don't be shy about needing missions and stuff. That's just an opportunity for all your friends to make points and get rewards from the shop. Yeah, a lot of parties from 62 to almost like, not 70, but with level sync, almost 70 are up here. It's not like the only parties are up here, but I'd say half of the parties are up here bearded at those level ranges. So when you shout for it, Bearded, if you're gonna try to do it with pubs on chat and with the yell command, it's a ZM for Zillert mission. So you'd say, like, once you get done the initial cutscenes, and you talk to the Chieftainess and Cosm and everything, and she sends you out to go to the Den of Rancor and all that, that's called Zillert Mission 4, or ZM4. And a lot of people know exactly what that is. So what you would say is once you have all your cutscenes done and everything, you would just tell people, hey guys, I'm ready for ZM4 help. If anybody can help me with that, I don't really understand it. And people will be more than willing to help you. So, they're not meant to be played in order that way, if it makes you feel any better, Bearded. So when the game first came out, it only really went to rank 6, right? And then when Zillert missions came out, they added the other ranks. They added the additional up to rank 10. Because the areas that you go to for those ranks are the same areas as the Zillert mission. Yeah, we've been at it a while. Alright, so that bird over there is gonna be the last bird, I think. Potentially, we may have one more bird after this. There's still a distant bird over there, a tree bird. Oh, we had tree bird, okay. Yahoo Yahoo Curly Fry. Yeah, this particular server is Horizon. I play on Cat's Eye a lot too, and retail. But tonight in particular, I've been leveling on my bard on Horizon. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Yeah, a lot of the rebase bugs have chilled out a lot. I can even get through Highwind on a Sunday without a crash. Last 2 weeks I haven't crashed. It's amazing. But, don't get me wrong, there's still some changes from it that still linger, like height differences and whatnot. Yeah, I think Horizon will be a strong server for quite a while to come. Unless something really happens with their attempt to make treasures happen. I have some faith in them, that's all. We'll manage to keep this a healthy server for quite a while. Dude, this bird... Okay, yeah, I was to say. Hopefully we got the birds over here now. That one to sleep. Get some ballads back up. Yeah, I hope so too. They don't have to give like a permanent date or anything. Like, I don't even want a date. I just want like some solid, this is what we're gonna have when it comes out day one. This is what has been going really well in our test. This is what we've been struggling with and we're still gonna try to make work. Just some, like, honest feedback about it. Instead of just being all elusive and crap. Like, that's no fun. It's a private server. We already know all the content. It's on the other servers. Like, how is Horizon gonna implement it? That's what I want to know. crap. We just lost the ranged or the warrior. That. What a bad way to end it. We're so close. You're the chosen one. Alright, we gotta get double ballads up. I must get a really nasty hell dive. Like a really nasty hell dive. So I think this went pretty well, chat. I'd say. So I got about a third of my laundry folded yesterday. Now I'm gonna have to go through the other 2/3 after stream today. But on the bright side, you know, it's nice to be caught up everything. I think that hydrating a bit there, Serafina. I want to thank everybody for the party. We're getting fire crystals again. Can't complain. So, somebody didn't cast lots, so I might be waiting here, but oh wait, no, somebody's casting lots now, never mind. Or they cast lots on the Beastman seal and that's it. And there we go. And the work cudgel is right in time. Nice, it kind of worked out. So we only have one song scroll to use at level 68. And that's Swift to 2-day. Now, any of these spells I have pre-set up are not up yet. Not for a bit. But what is the 69 and 70 spells? I think there are 2 days as well. Ah, puppet operetta. Okay. We got wording around in the pocket. Vital Duty will be the next one, but that's 70. And a little one in stock, it's only 8k, let's scoop it. Maybe I'll just grab them. That means I have a scroll for every single song now. Except for Chocobo Mazurka, but you can buy that from the vendor for whatever nation's in first, and I'm pretty sure you can get it for cheaper than that. I could be wrong. I'll do research once I'm actually closer to level 73. I'm not in a super rush about that one. I'm gonna leave Puppets Operetta in the box as my next song that's up for level up. And then I'm gonna renew my signet and trade in my Emperor Band because that was last week's. We get a fresh charge on that. We still have the page somewhere in my inventory. There it is, Wandering Kill. So, there's still lots of XP to be had this week on my bard. But, bumping to this level isn't terrible. We've been blowing a little bit of gil, getting bard gear and bard scrolls, but we're almost at the end here, chat. We're almost at the end. There's one very expensive body piece that pretty much has fast cast 10% on it, or bard fast cast 10% essentially. And then a headpiece. From there, it's pretty much just like farming dynamis and other rare drop stuff and whatnot. But we didn't do any cat's eye stuff today. No learning blue magic or anything. And I was this close. I literally was seconds away. As soon as my my wind instrument was gonna hit cap, I was just gonna switch to Beastmaster and just burn through the ring that way. So honestly, I'm really happy that that Sky Party hit me up as for a rep. They're all already up there. I could get up there quickly because of the Sky Warp from having all the missions done. And we were able to get to getting right away. Got a couple Beastman seals. I'd say it's looking pretty good. Well, chat, I think that's where we're gonna wrap stuff up. I hope everybody had a really good night. The Peckle King is done. Arrows lurking. Wait, is Peckle King still going? Oh, Peckle King is still going. Okay. I know who we're gonna raid, chat. Looks like they're doing a dynamic Bastock, maybe? But we haven't been able to raid the Peckle King in a long time, so we are going to raid Cackle King B. Also known as the Peckle King. He's a pretty cool person. Definitely very inclusive and high energy and positive. And, you know, a pretty good Dragoon too, and has some mages set up and stuff, so I'm always appreciative of his vibes. But let's see what they're up to. It looks like Bastock, Dynamis. And yeah. So I should be streaming tomorrow, everybody. It'll probably be more 11. I don't know if it's gonna be Cat's Eye or Horizon yet. But stay tuned. Oh, Yashimi Nasai.
Matane. Jane. Adios. Take care. Hearts, and I will see you all next time. Lots of love.